Greetings everyone, we got our first ever Fab sale, and as a continuation to the Unreal Marketplace sales pick, I'm doing a continuation, but this time on Fab. And because of my main interest lying in Unreal, most of the picks are leaning towards those with Unreal Engine format. With that said, there are still so many more items on sale that I just could not go over them, given I didn't want to prolong the video, and also the search filter is not that great. So let's get down to it. First we got the Sci-Fi Boss pack. This is 70% off, and if you are interested in a single beast in this pack, it is being sold separately, and there are more different types of mechanized beasts, dinosaurs, and more. You just have to click on the seller name on the top right to see what else is being sold by the seller. There are different skin textures provided. It says 5 skin options, and they are material-wise, they are customizable. Next we got the BD Classes Dinosaur Bundle. These are probably the best dinosaurs you can get on Fab, as far as I know. There are Spino. I think I did a review on the Spino you can find in the channel. And these are the different types that are included in this bundle. There are different bundles with different dinosaurs being sold and also sold separately. And like I said, the quality is excellent. Next we got the Knights pack. Now there is a sci-fi bundle currently going on that contains lots of characters by this seller. I also did a video about that. You can check it out to see the quality of the characters. They are much more higher quality than what they appear in the renders here. There are different types of knights included and are modular. Next we got the All Tribes bundle. It's like there are different types of beasts with different equipment, and there are lots of varieties as can be shown here in the pictures. There are lots of them. We got the Persian collection next. I don't know why, but it's kind of hard to find decent Middle Eastern characters on the marketplace. And this one is on sale and is decent enough. Next is the Sci-Fi Cyborg 12. As the name implies and as shown here, is cyborg with customization, and you can see it up close if you click it. Next is Steampunk Mech. Kind of reminds me of C-3PO from Star Wars. Up next is the modular male soldiers. This one is on the cheaper side, currently on sale. There are different customizations, including the different skin textures and the customizable tags and flags. And also they are modular, so it is a good enough options for the price. I think it's good. As shown here are different names and the flags, the different skin textures included. Next is the Medieval Soldiers pack. This one, there is some sort of stylized in the character face wise, but the equipments are high quality and highly detailed. There are also blend shapes, morphs for the face, and it is also customizable. And this one is the Superbot Volume 1, lots of robot variations, good quality, and although it's only 50% off, I do think if you are aiming for a robot scene or your game needs lots of robots, this could be a good option. Now we have the modular military character, if the previous one wasn't good enough. This one seems more customizable than the previous one, as it contains more different styles, as can be seen. And there's also a free sample by the seller. It contains one character. You can actually download and see for yourself what the quality looks like. I do think this one is decent, although this is also much more expensive than the previous one. We got another robot, Airbus. This is also on the expensive side, but it is kind of unique. And I do own another robot by this seller, so I know that the quality is actually very high. On the environment side, we got the sci-fi tram station. As the name implies, it is a train station with a sci-fi theme. I do think it is worth considering. Next is the Pharaoh's Legacy, an Egyptian temple mega pack. It's made by Machine Gun Studios. Their stuff is very high quality. And this one is made, if I'm not mistaken, for nanite. So there are high quality or high poly meshes included. As for a change of theme, we got the ramen restaurant environment. It does include an interior with a kitchen. This is actually, it looks very good from the renders, especially seems to be true for the culinary tools. And this is modular. This one is Bunker Constructor. It has like that retro look on the subjects, like that Combs room, but otherwise it's kind of sci-fi retro, if I can put it in simple words. It does look really good, and with it being modular and on sale, it gets a thumbs up from me. Next we have the modular classic style American house pack. It says 20, so there are lots of different house styles included. They are modular, and they also include interior. So yeah, it does look really good from the renders. Fortunately, I don't have a way to confirm it. From the pictures alone, it looks fantastic. There are some repeating patterns here in the basement. That shouldn't be much issue if you fill it with props. Then there is this Hawk Nest aircraft factory hangar. It does say it's modular. It does contain these vehicles and an aircraft as well, with the interior of the office. Unfortunately, there is no close-up renders of what it looks like, very up close, so I'm not sure if it is suitable for first person or not. Next is Sci-Fi Modular Environment. It can go well with the Sci-Fi Humble bundle that's currently live. See the ducts. It is actually pretty well made and customizable. We have yet another sci-fi themed environment. This one is for Unity. There is also a UE counterpart, but that one is not on sale currently. Next is the American Style Diner. This one is very good. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's in one of the UE 5.5 showcases when there was a robot in the scene. If I'm not mistaken, this might be the one that was showcased there. As for this one, which is the medieval town, this one's style is kind of going towards a realistic type of environment. I personally like it because the style does look like it's photo scanned. Speaking of photo scanned, this one is a photo scanned environment. I don't think there is an interior for it. It does look good, however. And the upcoming environment is the urban underground. It is sort of complete, so it does contain the railway and the train. This one seems to be a more fancy version or fancy part. Would be good for a horror style theme. Next is the cartoon Japanese school. This one's only 50% off, but because of the unique style, I had to include it. It is sort of unique, not many like it on the marketplace. And it is complete, and you can see the sky is also stylized. Next is the modular brutalist levelscapes. This one's sort of more unique. Style-wise, kind of reminds me of Half-Life style games or Valve games in general. It does give that vibe. And as the name implies, it is modular. Next is a pack by Kitbash 3D called Future Slums 2. This one looks really good from the renders. I'm not sure if it's modular or not. One thing I can say for sure is that it looks fabulous. If you're wondering about Kitbash 3D's other works, there is a mission to Minerva that's free. You can check that one out to see the quality of their works. Yet again, another restaurant style environment. This one called Modern Burger Restaurant. But it's I mean, the interior looks really good, but in some sort of, you can see the exterior and in the kitchen, it seems a bit torn down or like old style. I mean, these ones look really modern and clean, but yeah, you can see the tear down on the walls there. And also on the exterior, there are cracks on the walls. To me, these are really good kind of attention to detail. I'm not sure if such a kitchen exists in reality, at least not with that huge crack. Let's move on. This one is OG Mountain Observatory. I hope I pronounced the first word right. This is made by Decagon, so the quality of their work is fabulous. It is modular. It does not contain an interior. However, since the walls are modular, you can actually put more modular interior to it. Next is the Rome Italian Town. This one is really good. I think it's only 30% off. It is kind of photorealistic. I'm not sure if it's photogeometry, but it is super realistic. It does look really good. Highly recommend it. And there are also other great products by Scans Factory that you can check out that are also on sale. This one, as seen in the renders, is also modular. This one is yet another realistic. I think this one is photogeometry. It is subtropical mansion, kind of like a remnant. It does look really good though. The attention to detail is insane. As for the vehicle section, I only picked this ship. I'm not gonna pronounce the other word, not to not to butcher it. This one, it's kind. I mean, for the price, it is decent enough, and there are lots of stuff included. You can see the cannons there, the flags being animated. On the plugin side, we got the ZenDev. This one adds some quality of life improvements to the editor, and also it does sort of work on the 4.27 if you're still on that, and it's super cheap. Next is one of the all-time favorite for anyone who is using Unreal Engine, which is the Ultra Dynamic Sky. Lots of weather and weather effects in general, from dusty to storm and raining. I mean, and anything cloud related. It's a top recommendation. Next is the Fluid Flux, only 30% off, but considering its price, that's a lot of discount. It is one of the most or the best water simulation plugin for runtime that's available as far as I know. On the weapon side, we are going to start with this assault rifle 01. The quality seems to be good. There is also FPS animations included. I mean hand animations, and the weapon itself looks good. There are multiple skins included, as can be seen here. That adds a lot of customization to it. It is kind of expensive for a single weapon, but you have to keep in mind the customization. Next is the Sci-Fi Weapon Pack Volume 1. From the renders, it looks absolutely gorgeous. It is only 30% off, but keeping the quality in mind can be a good investment if you need them. That should be it. Unfortunately, I'm sort of late for this because there's less than 2 days left, but at least I hope that it helps some of you find something that you were interested in, because it's really hard to search everything. And it's especially true when there is no wish list so far, or still. Either way, I hope you found it useful. Hope you'll have a great day.